Mboko, your statement, sir.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Standing Order number 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security regarding the tragic fire tragedy in Makina area, Kibera in Nairobi City, County. Honorable Speaker, on the night of 24th May 2025, a devastating fire tragedy occurred in Makina area, Kibera in Nairobi City, County. The deadly fire swept through the informal settlement, destroying property, rendering several people homeless and claiming lives of 8 people, 7 of whom hail from the Muhaya constituency in Vihiga County. Among the deceased, Honorable Speaker, were 5 members of the same family from a Sirulo village, being a Mr. Ernest Ambani, 36 years, his wife Flora Ambani, 33 years, and their children Gertrude Amisi, 9 years, Silas Omboko, my namesake, 3 years, and Stephen Mukuna, 2 years. Additionally, Honorable Speaker, a Mr. Harrison Liaha, 24 years old, perished in the inferno together with his pregnant sister, 18 years. A Miss Yvonne Okwoku also perished and, no, let me take that again. Miss Yvonne Okwoku, also Miss Charity Eboso, wife to Mr. Harrison Liaha, who perished in the tragedy, is currently hospitalized in a critical conditions, along with their one child who was miraculously saved from the inferno. Honorable Speaker, the cause of the devastating Makina fire tragedy remains unknown to date. Adding to previous fire tragedies that have occurred in formal settlements, particularly in Nairobi, distressfully, fires in the informal settlements have become alarmingly frequent, often exposing the fragility of our urban disaster preparedness and response, calling for elaborate interventions. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I request the Chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Administration and Internal Security to appraise the House on the following. Number 1, a comprehensive report on the cause of the fire incident in Makina area, Kibera, including the details of the affected people and the findings on the systematic failures of the recurrent fire tragedies in the informal settlements. Number 2, the support, if any, extended to the ministry to the survivors of the tragedy, including provisions of shelter, food, clothing, emergency treatment, and trauma counseling, including sending off of their beloved ones. Number 3, the steps being taken by the ministry to expedite the release of DNA results for the victims of the fire tragedy so as to spare the families of the deceased from prolonged emotional distress and enable them lay the deceased kins to rest. And finally, Honorable Speaker, the measures that the ministry intends to put in place to prevent similar tragedies in the informal settlements in future, particularly in terms of safety, community awareness, disaster response, and urban planning. Honorable Speaker, the families have been living here for the last more than 3 weeks, Honorable Speaker. The government chemists do indicate that they need 30 days to give the DNA test, meaning they'll have to stay here for a whole 1 month before they rest their beloved ones to rest. And it's upon that that I really wish that we treat this as an urgent matter. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I think I'll exercise my discretion and give a